The 332nd Company was a company within a division of the 501st. Characterised by its distinctive helmet design of its troopers, it was active during the late Clone Wars after Jedi Padawan Ahsoka Tano. The company reinforced the Republic troops in the invasion, successfully defeating Maul and the Shadow Collective. Hello, and welcome to Centurion's Corner, and today we are reviewing my custom of the 332nd Company. Now these guys just appeared in the latest Clone Wars on Disney+, being the final. I won't give anything away, but wow, boy, did that end really well. And these guys are kind of in the publicity shots and stuff out there, so there's no surprise there or being broken away. And you followed me on my work in progress up to this guy. So I got to the bare basic of him, take him away, and I've weathered him up, and we kind of got to the end result. And I'm quite happy with him. I'm quite happy how this bit all turned out, and his lines on his legs, and just done a sort of fine weathering effect over him. I'll give him a bit of a closer look, and I gave him a rotationary sort of blaster cannon, which is actually from a 3.75. It's normally got like the rocket launcher bit in there, but I've just gave it a little bit of a paint job, a bit of a black wash, just to bring it up to sort of like on par with him, to be honest. So, and he holds it quite well, and I think it's quite a nice size for him as well. So if he's going to stand, there we go. Just bring that in. Just a bit of a black wash, a bit of gold paint, and chipped it away just to highlight the detailings on there. Also weathered up his DC rifle as well, and then also done his little DC carbine as well. So I can mix and mash what kind of guns he has. He's a clone body. He's a bootleg clone. His head and his helmet is a Captain Rex, so that is actually removable. When you buy bootlegs as well, you actually get these two guns with them. So just to let you know, just in case you are new to the channel and not too sure what you get with a bootleg. And we'll go through his articulation as well on there, just to bring the guys up to speed. But yeah, as his head is an actual Captain Rex, so I've had to repaint the actual visor and on there. And it actually turned out a lot better than I expected. I thought I was going to spend a little while trying to do it, but yeah, it came across quite nice. When I was doing this part here as well, it kind of threw me off, but actually the helmet, this kind of sort of guard bit around on here is actually longer than it is around on this side. It's not actually symmetrical, which kind of threw me off when I was doing it. But as I said, yeah, the helmet is removable. I'll just give you a little rotation on there for you. And I gave my little ex-Captain Rex a bit of a beard. He did have that little bit of stubble before, but it's on there. His paint has kind of chipped away as I keep removing the helmet. So just need to keep that topped up and give it a bit of maybe a matte kind of varnish over the top. The armour itself, a few more scrapes than normal. All going up there with little battle kind of scars and chips and all that on his shoulder bells. And dusting up. I did actually use a bit of black wash on there, and actually some of these other bits as well is using the Tamura Master. I can't remember what they're called, but they're like, you know, you put the rust and all that on there. It's like the weathering master kits, and yeah, comes out alright. I kind of put just kind of black on there, a bit of carbon scoring, just so he just sort of goes a little bit. And I think I used a little bit of red dust as well, just to bring up the detail on those parts. But in all, it's pretty cool. And articulation wise, so neck down, it is the bootleg body. So you can do a left, do a right, you can look down, you can look up. So we've got a rotation here. This can come up this far. We've got a rotation here. We've got a double jointed elbow. It comes to about 90 degree. We've got the rotation at the wrist, and it's also on a hinge. We've got a rotation at the waist, and you can look down this far and look back this far. We've got a rotation at the upper thigh. We've got a double jointed knee, and it's also on a rocker and a pivot. The only place where these guys sort of fail compared to the officials is that they're on like a T here, so they only can come out either to the side but you just have to rotate that inner thigh there. You can just see the actual kind of join. So I always have it just a little bit to the side so I can get that kind of motion on there, because you can't really kick forward because obviously the shin guard gets in the way. So it's just best just keeping it there, and you can get quite a lot of decent poses out of these guys. They're actually pretty cool to start posing. But yeah, in all, I find him is pretty cool. I'm quite happy how he turned out. So now I've got another sort of 501st to keep aside Asuka and Captain Rex. And yeah, thanks for joining me, and thank you for all the nice comments on the work in progress. So guys, that's bring me to the end of this one. Hopefully I've got some more customs coming your way. So you can comment down below, you can follow me on Instagram, which is in the description, you can like and you can subscribe. And until then guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!